Peace be upon you, Ahmed. How are you?
Peace be upon you, Father. I am fine, thank God.
What do you write, Ahmed?
Write a topic about home country.
What did you learn about Motherland?
Motherland, a broad concept that cannot be summed up in a few words.
Give me an acronym, my son.
It is the land in which we were born, raised, walked in its paths and attached to it, and it is the place of our existence, the presence of our fathers and grandfathers, and a symbol of our identity. And no matter how far we are, forcibly or voluntarily, he will always remain in our minds and feelings.
Yes, yes, my dear.
It seems from your features that you are affected, Dad.
Yes, Ahmed, the meaning of the homeland is known only to those who were forced to abandon their land and taste the bitterness of alienation. Once upon a time, working conditions forced me to leave my country, you know, my son. We must express our love for our country whenever the opportunity permits, and before that we must abide by its laws and spread love and solidarity between us.
Your words are beautiful, Dad.
And what is our duty towards our homeland, my son?
There is a duty towards this country that falls on the shoulders of every citizen, no matter how young or old, man or woman, in all areas, including protecting the country from any harm that surrounds it from inside and outside. And the need to protect public property and utilities from any damage and make optimal use of them, to preserve energy sources from tampering and sabotage, and to preserve the environment from pollution in all its forms. Do you have any stories about patriotism, dear father?
Yes, my dear. One day the children were playing and talking with their grandfather. They were happy, and they began to ask their grandfather some questions.
Grandfather, tell us how people used to live.
They lived in simple houses that had no electricity, no air conditioning to cool the air, and no refrigerator to drink cold water on hot days. They had no means of transportation to easily get them from one place to another, not even safe and free ways to move around. Nor was education in schools available to them, and they only ate what they planted. As for you today, my children, you live in our homeland in safety and peace, you own a car and a comfortable house, and you go to beautiful modern schools, and when one of you gets sick, God forbid, he gets treatment in the best hospitals. And these things, my children, are still not available to other children who live in countries devastated by war and famine. And now, my children, tell me how we can give back to this country.
I will become an engineer when I grow up to build more beautiful homes. I want to become a doctor to treat my countrymen.
I want to become an officer to protect my country.
And here our story ended. May God bless you, my son. The homeland is precious. We must preserve it and work to raise its standing among the nations.